Every year, hundreds of Carroll County students come out to the Drug and Violence Awareness Expo to learn about the resources the county has to offer.
So I think our middle schoolers are going to be exposed to so many great things today. They're going to see some different resources. They're going to have hands-on experiences. They're going to hear some great speakers. They're just going to have, it's just such a cool learning opportunity for them outside of the building and be able to see all of the resources right here that Carroll County has to offer.
A medley of speakers go above and beyond to keep us informed of the county's progress.
And we're looking at taking a multi-pronged approach to this, starting with prevention and education, treatment and recovery, as well as enforcement. From a law enforcement standpoint, one, we can't arrest our way out. We can't just arrest users, and because they're the one, at a certain point you become addicted and it becomes a sickness. And so you're not going to arrest those individuals for basically being sick. But what we say is we make a distinction between those we're upset with, because someone might break the trust of the family by stealing something from the family, or they may break into our car, somebody else does that because they're trying to support this illness that they have. So we don't want to necessarily throw them in jail, throw the key away. They need treatment.
I think the biggest thing is a lot of students have the misconception that police officers are mean or bad. And I think what they really need to know is that we are here to help them, and we are open to them coming up to us, asking us questions. If they need information or they need help, we can direct them where they need to go. They just need to be able to trust us and talk to us.
This year, everyone was focused on breaking the stigma around substance abuse so that those in need can feel able to ask for help.
I'm with Honorine of Carroll County, a peer support wellness and recovery center. What we do is if somebody has a mental diagnosis or has an addiction problem, they can come to us and have a safe place that's non-judgmental, can be around their peers, they can get help if they need it.
I share my son's story because he's a local child. We lost 15 kids in 15 months between Century and Liberty High School, and I share his story because he is special and unique to me, but his story is not special and unique to this area, to this county, or the state, and I just hope that by sharing my son's story, that I will connect with some other parents and they will realize that they're going through the same thing and that they can reach out for help.
How many of you in this room know someone that has had an overdose? Maybe not somebody that's just died, but somebody that's had an overdose or somebody that has a problem. And this is 8th grade, and that's how many people.
Breaking the stigma, coming out, being open and public. Now politicians, movie stars, a lot of people are being open about it, and it's good. I think it's going to help make a big difference.
Stigma just on the word addict is terrible. You know, because when you think of an addict, you think of, you know, to come to mind, I would say like, oh, a junkie, you know, in the city, you know, holding the cardboard sign. But that's not just, you know, them people you're seeing anymore. That's your brother, that's your sister, your mother, your father, your daughter, your son. The disease of addiction does not discriminate. It was hard, a lot harder to get help 15 years ago than it is now. And just having stuff like this and just putting it out there that, like, if it does happen, like Tim said, there is a way out. There's people there for you.
But even through the heartfelt warnings,
he died 3 times that day.
There was hope.
So you hear like people say like just love. Love can do so much, just showing somebody that's struggling a little bit of love, because they're so used to this crazy life, you know, and that there's no love, no emotions, because that's weakness. But once somebody shows you that with wanting nothing in return, it can be such a huge impact.